What good is the world if you lose your soul? Who heard that before? I know many of you haven't. And I know the majority of you have a certain understanding of that. But I would like to give you my perspective on this adage, this saying that means so much to me in my life. But fortunately, it doesn't play such a huge factor in my journey. See, as many people in this world today that live life trying to climb the ladder. We hear it, the social ladder, any ladder that is offering success. Pyramids, Illuminati, the Boule, the Masons, the business world, the government, so on and so forth. People want to gain positioning and power. And in order to ascend in these ladders, in these hierarchies of our society, it's some things that come along with that. Which leads us back to this age-old adage. What good is having the world? What good is gaining the world if you lose your soul? See, in order to ascend, it's many things that's done in your life that gives you a right to passage to step up. It could be as simple as being humiliated. It could be as simple as dating another person. I made a mistake. Please excuse me. Because humiliation is not simple. Dating a certain person or even marrying a certain person is not simple. Because a lot of times you are, let's just say, guided. And that's a really light word. You're guided to date a certain person or marry a certain person or be friends with certain people. And you don't really enjoy being around them. But of course, the wording is skewed. They tell you, oh, you can't do it by yourself. And, oh, you gotta, be friendly and your spirit gotta get attuned. And it really boils down to the end of the day that you're being guided to be around these people that you may or may not even want to be around. And then there's higher levels of that where these dark forces that run all these industries, all of our lanes of life, you may lose a family member, right? And unfortunately, it's tied to your ascension. See, a lot of people that agree to play these games, right? Common folks like you and me, over 90, 99, maybe just 98% of people are agreeing to climb these ladders. Only 1% like me, a person like me, that we don't want to play the game. We ain't trying to ascend and be a part of the. But 99% of you and everyone out there, you're agreeing to play these games. You agreeing to ascend. You agreeing to follow the orders that's given to you secretly through other people. And you got to learn to read God's voice, or you got to learn to hear God's voice and read what's going on and get the signals from you. Try not to be so crass with my wording. Trying to walk a tightrope. Because me and my life and where I am, it's like I was kind of like a lion in the wild. And this is why they got rid of Barnum and Bailey and the other large circuses that used to travel around America. Barnum and Bailey and Ringling Brothers. In 2018, they say, oh man, we got a new show. So they stopped those two shows and they had me. And they like, you like, sometimes I feel as though I'm like a lion from some land that was caught, and you just gotta train him and put him in the circus, and he gotta walk the tightrope blindfolded. He gotta shove the spear down his mouth. It's on fire, blindfolded. He gotta do all of these things. The lion, me, shoot himself out the cannon and land while he's blindfolded. Every aspect. Gotta jump through the ring of fire, but people keep moving the ring of fire. But I'm blindfolded. You like, yeah, you gotta jump through. Oh, he don't know how to jump through there. It's people. I don't know. Let me get back. See, it's so many people that agree to walk these paths. And what does it mean? To gain the promotion, the ascension. If you are succumbed to all these different things, humiliated, embarrassed, dating people you just don't want to date. They want to date you, but you got to date them, and just them the only people that, whoever is willing to date you and you're the higher person, or they agree to come do it. But you may not even, you like, oh, I don't even like this person. But you got to do what you got to do. And some people may never see their loved ones again. All of these things may happen because you agreeing to gain in this world. What good is it if every day you're listening and you have to follow the orders that's given you, and some of these orders hurt people? They bar people out of situations and opportunities and jobs. They take money and property and things away from other people. You lie to people to embarrass them. You teach people misdirection. You teach people illusions and ancient stuff that you already know that's not true. And you're teaching other generations something that's just an illusion. And you know it. You know what you're teaching is not the truth. You know, man, this is what I gotta do. How do we live with ourselves knowing that we pushing some falsification? I don't know, comment below. What do you think about these concepts of gaining the world but losing your soul?